The 20-time Grand Slam champion recalled it was one of the first times in his career when he cried after winning and labeled the match perfect. In the fourth round at Wimbledon in 2001, a 19-year-old Federer, who was seeded 15th, stunned Sampras 7-6-7, 5-7, 6-4, 6-7-2, 7-5 in a classic encounter. Sampras was the world no-one and four-time defending Wimbledon champion, and he had triumphed at the All-England club in 7 of the previous 8 years. Raducanu opted against playing at the Olympic Games in Paris this month, as she chased ranking points at the WTA Tour event in Washington, and that decision reaped some rewards, with a run to the quarter-finals seeing her make another rise up the rankings. Yet her hopes of backing up that encouraging run in Washington have been hampered by her failure to pick up wildcards for the WTA 1000 events at Toronto and Cincinnati, leaving her woefully short of match practice ahead of the US Open. This is partly due to Raducanu's decision not to play in qualifying for Toronto. Even though she appeared on the initial list for qualifying in Canada, she is also missing this week's Cincinnati tournament after failing to land a wildcard and not even getting a wildcard into qualifying, where former Grand Slam champion Naomi Osaka among those competing. This is not the first time Raducanu has opted out of playing in qualifying, as she also decided against entering qualifying for the French Open last May and failed to get a wildcard into the main draw for the Roland Garros tournament. She later confirmed her decision to miss the French Open was due to her desire to get in some extra practice on grass courts, and that decision repeated big rewards as she leapt from a ranking well outside of the top 200 to a position comfortably back in the top 100 after a run to the semi-finals at the Nottingham Open, the quarter-finals at the Eastbourne International and the fourth round at Wimbledon.